Go time.
We are now live.
Live.
The meeting of the Planning Board, Borough of Somerville for August 28, 2024 will please come to order. Adequate notice of this meeting is required by the Open Public Meetings Act, has been provided that on a copy of the notice, that a copy of the notice specifying the date, time, and location was 1, posted on the bulletin board outside the Borough Hall, 2, mailed, faxed, or emailed to the Courier News, and 3, given to the clerk administrator. This meeting is a judicial proceeding. Any questions or comments must be limited to the issues the board may legally consider in reaching a decision, and the decorum appropriate to a judicial hearing must be maintained at all times. Roll call.
Chairman Novato, Mayor Gallagher,
Here.
Councilman Vroom,
Here.
Ms. Adair, Ms. Warner,
Here.
Mr. Kraska,
Here.
Mr. Christie's,
Here.
Mr. Cleveland,
Here.
Mr. Addicks,
Here.
Mr. Aiken.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, so we have to take a action tonight that we're not used to taking, but you see we don't have a chair or a vice chair here. So I'm going to ask for nominations for a pro temp chair that will entertain nominations for temporary chair and vice chair. So do I have any nominations for a pro temp chair?
I nominate Mayor Gallagher.
I'll second that.
Mayor, do you accept the appointment of pro temp chair?
I do after the vote.
No sense voting.
Just want to make sure you accepted the nomination.
Mayor Gallagher,
Yes.
Councilman Vroom,
Yes.
Ms. Warner,
Yes.
Mr. Kraska,
Yes.
Mr. Christie's,
Yes.
Mr. Cleveland,
Yes.
Mr. Addicks.
Yes. Okay, just for edification, so folks are aware, both at the table and in the viewing public. Obviously, we don't have a chair and a vice chair. Our vice chair, after Deirdre Rosinski, after a very long career here at the planning board in 2 stages, has decided to resign, and she is doing some wonderful things in her personal life. And we look forward to her having a wonderful time with her family. So I want to thank her publicly for all of her efforts in helping to shape our 2.5 square miles of awesome. She really did a wonderful job, and she added a lot to this board. So she will be missed.
Yes.
So the Borough Council did accept her resignation at the last council meeting. And then Mr. Novato, our chair, has some personal issues to tend to, and he will be on a temporary leave. So in the absence of that, we will need to at least temporarily fill both the chair and vice chair positions, so that we can continue to function as a board and move on with the various tasks at hand that we have, including tonight's tasks. So I will entertain a motion now for, well, actually, I'll make a motion now to appoint Lisa Werner as the temporary chair.
Second?
Accept the nomination?
Yes.
Mayor Gallagher,
Yes.
Councilman Vroom,
Yes.
Ms. Warner,
Yes.
Mr. Kraska,
Yes.
Mr. Christie's,
Yes.
Mr. Cleveland,
Yes.
Mr. Addicks.
Yes. Okay, my duties as pro tem are done. It's off to you, Chair.
All right, and now we need to entertain a motion for vice chair.
I will nominate Jason Kraska.
Second?
Yes.
Mayor Gallagher,
Yes.
Councilman Vroom,
Yes.
Ms. Warner,
Yes.
Mr. Kraska,
Yes.
Mr. Christie's,
Yes.
Mr. Cleveland,
Yes.
Mr. Addicks.
Yes.
Okay, so I don't have really any comments except thank you for your confidence in temporarily filling this position. I hope to live up to those shoes and boots until he can return to our board. With that, I'd like to open up the meeting to the public. If you do have any comments, please come to the table and use those microphones as the other ones are not working.
I think you could be chair and not webcam.
Good evening. It's been a while for a few. Hello.
Hello.
I intended to talk, absolutely. My name is Frank Fuoso. I live on 1 Prospect Drive. I intended to come up and talk right after the open public meeting law statement because it usually says if you object or have a concern that you should raise it at that point. Having not had that opportunity, here I am in the public comment. So what I have prepared is going to be a little different than what I had anticipated, so bear with me if you don't mind. So August 28th, tonight, was a regularly scheduled planning board meeting that was advertised back in January as part of the yearly. And then at some point in early August, it was canceled. And then a public notice was posted. It was canceled and put on the website as canceled, okay? A public notice came out August 18th that talked about a meeting tonight. Didn't say special meeting, just said a regular scheduled meeting. And then again on August 25th, a different notice appeared in the newspaper that had more content to it. And that meeting specifically said it's a regularly scheduled meeting, all right? So we canceled the regularly scheduled meeting. We notified the newspaper that there was going to be another meeting on the same night as a regularly scheduled meeting. Then the notice was changed again to, on the 25th, 3 days ago, to what is happening here today, all right? Seems a little strange, obviously, right? So tonight, the notice says that the board will enter into executive session to discuss proposals on professional service contracts. All right, in my opinion, a review and discussion on proposals of professional contracts, as stated in the notice, does not fall within one of the 9 exemptions contained in the Open Public Meetings Act. I have it here if we need to go through them. Tonight's meeting lacks transparency and potentially violates NJSA 10:4-6, which is part of the Open Public Meeting Act. If this meeting continues, I protest the intended closing of the meeting for executive session. I ask that you reconsider your intent to discuss the professional service proposals in closed session, and I further ask that this protest be recorded in the official minutes of the meeting. Thank you.
Madam Chair, would you like me to make any statements or comments? Does anybody have any questions with regard to that?
I think it's appropriate if you have any comments.
Okay. Oh. Yes. Can you hear me okay? First, with regard to the notice, I would submit to this board that there was more than adequate notice submitted for tonight's meeting. The fact that there was a cancellation and then a newly scheduled meeting, as you could see from what's going on here tonight, there's been some changes and some things that certainly were taken into account as all of that was going on, so it's not the ideal circumstances, certainly not something this board is typically used to. But in any event, notice was provided well in advance of the 48 hours that's required by the Open Public Meetings Act, and the statement of the agenda, to the extent known at the time, was provided. With regard to going into executive session, I would say that it does fall within subsection 8, and I feel that the board has ample ability to go into executive session to discuss matters involving employment to the extent that it's identified there.
Okay. Any other comment?
I apologize. Would you mind reading, if it's okay with you, could number 8 be read into the record, please?
If you'd like to, you can.
Go ahead.
Oh, you want me to read it? So NJSA 10:4-12, meetings open to the public, some may call in exceptions. Part B states a public body may exclude the public only from that portion of a meeting at which the public body discusses any, and it goes 1 through 9. Number 8 says matter involving employment, appointment, termination of employment, terms and conditions of employment, evaluation of the performance of, promotion or discipline disciplining of any specific prospective public officer or employee, or current public officer or an employee employed or appointed by the public body, unless all the individual employees or appointees whose rights could be adversely affected request in writing that the matter or matters be discussed at a public meeting. That has everything to do with the Rice Notice, and I do not believe professional service contracts fall under the definition defined here as public officer or employee. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else from the public? Okay, hearing none, we'll close public session. I will need are we returning to public session after?
Yes, we will be returning to public session. There will not be any action taken during public session. We will confirm that once we return. I don't necessarily know if we have any approximate
Time.
time that will be in executive session, but we will return to close the meeting. And again, to confirm that no action was taken during executive session.
Okay, we just need a motion to go into an executive session.
I'll make that motion.
Once again, I apologize. Is there no resolution to go into executive session?
There is,
Okay.
yes,
I think the board has to do something with it.
we're about ready to do that. So closed session resolution 24-004, we're going to have a motion, a second, and a vote.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I just want to make sure the meeting didn't close. I apologize. Thank you.
So motion,
So that, I made the motion.
Second?
sorry, who was the second?
Me?
Roger.
Thank you. Forgot my glasses, that was the comment from before. Go ahead, Jen.
Mayor Gallagher?
Yes.
Councilman Broom?
Yes.
Ms. Warner?
Yes.
Mr. Kreska?
Yes.
Mr. Cresties?
Yes.
Mr. Cleveland?
Yes.
Mr. Addicks?
Yes.